Hey guys, this is Jessica. Welcome back to the Retro Farmhouse. Today's video is sponsored by a collaboration with ARTEZA. They were kind enough to send me some more items, and I used those in today's projects. Today's projects, I wanted to incorporate some holiday themed items as well as maybe some items you could also interchange for Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So what they sent me was first this 45 wood slices set, and this is actually a great set. This comes with pre-sanded, pre-drilled holes in each one of these, and it also comes with some twine in it as well, so that way you don't have to go out and buy those supplies if you're looking to turn that into some of our ideas today. Another item that they sent to me was the ARTEZA liquid chalk markers. Now these come in two different packs, and both of the sets are 16 chalk markers. One of them is the earth tones and the other one is the bright colors, and I will put a picture up right here of the different colors that come in each set. And a fun thing about these as well is each one of these packs comes with some labels that they already have in here. And another product that I'm also using that you may have seen in my previous videos is the 20 outdoor indoor acrylic paint colors. These come in a variety of colors. I have raved about these paints before and they are just absolutely fabulous. I really like the thick consistency of these paints. They go on really well. Sometimes I've only had to put one coat on a product depending on what I'm using with that. So we're going to incorporate all of these today. And don't forget, you guys, to check out the description box below for my coupon code. This code will be available from November the 7th today until December the 12th. So if you're looking to get any gifts for some loved ones or maybe that person that loves to do arts and crafts, definitely check that out and get some savings there. All of the items that I'm using today from ARTEZA are going to be linked below in the description box. Also, I wanted to mention too, they told me about some of their Black Friday deals. If you guys go to their website right now, you can put in your email and they will send you a great coupon code that you guys can use to save for some of those Black Friday savings. So don't forget to do that as well, and let's get into today's video. So in order to incorporate our chalk markers here, I wanted to go ahead and just cover one side of these, or actually you could do both sides if you wanted to have something that you could flip over and change or make the same. But I wanted to cover them in some black chalk paint. Now you can either use any kind of chalkboard paint if you want to, you know, have the real legitimate stuff, or if you want, you can also do, this is just a black chalk paint. So that's basically what I'm going to use here today. Okay, so the key to note with these is you want to shake them pretty good first, and then just kind of, this has a retractable top to it, so just kind of pump it up and down until the paint starts to come to the tip there. You might have to do that a couple times just to get it going at first. One of the things I love about these is that they're so versatile and you can just freehand any kind of design onto your ornament. So for my next project, I wanted to make these cute little ornaments that I saw on Pinterest, and we're going to make some little snowman ornaments. So basically some of these already have the holes that you need, but you need to drill one more in the middle one. So you do need a drill for this, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I'm going to drill 2 holes in these. Next, I'm going to take some of that same twine that was in the box, and I'm just going to tie my pieces together 3 at a time. I'm going to also drill 2 holes in the top just so that I have a place for a hanger. One of these I want to leave natural, and the other one I'm going to paint the front surfaces white. So I'm going to be using my ARTEZA premium paint colors. These are the indoor-outdoor paints, and this one is the marshmallow white that I'm using. Now, I probably would have been smarter to paint this before you tie these. I didn't even think about that. But either way, I mean, it's still not going to be hard to work around. Here I'm just freehanding some details using the charcoal black and tangelo color from my ARTEZA paints. And so my next idea that I thought would be really cute with these, since it comes already with some jute twine, I thought of making just a cute little hanging sign. So that's what we're gonna do next. So to add something, another different element to my little hanging sign here that we're gonna make, I have some scrap red ticking fabric left over, and then I also found just some of this like older lace. It's not quite white, it's more of an off-white, but it kind of goes well with this. So I'm just gonna create some little strips to put in between my letters here. Okay, so I've cut off a pretty long piece to put my letters on and my scrap fabric. And I love that this kit already comes with some jute twine. That way, you know, you don't have to do any, go out and get any other accessories to make your crafts. So what I'm gonna do is, in order to apply these, they already have the pre-drilled holes, but you can't put them on this way because they're not gonna hang, you know, straight. So what I was thinking of doing is just taking a small piece and going through here and then tying that each individual piece onto here. That way they'll sit more flat towards the front. So to kind of hide my knots a little bit, all I did was just kind of rotate my knot to the back. So that way when this is kind of hanging up, it's more concealed. If you want to cut these off a little bit more, definitely do that, but that just helps to kind of move them out of the way and make it look a little bit neater. So now I'm just going to take my scrap pieces and I'm just going to apply those in between some of my letters just to give it a little bit more element here. And so how I'm doing that is, you've probably seen me or other YouTubers do this before. I'm just going to take my loop here and I'm going to go underneath my string, and I'm just going to take my two tails and I'm going to go through my loop and then pull down. Okay, so now that I've done my stripe pieces, I'm just going to take my lace and I'm going to put this in between. I don't have as many lace pieces, so I'm just going to kind of disperse these here and there. So for my next idea, I'm taking two of my circles here and I've painted one in the black and another one I've stained just so you can see a different variety. But I'm going to take these and I'm going to make cute little gift tags out of these. So you can definitely take your chalk markers and you can draw anything you want to on here. You can also maybe create like a year or put a special saying so that your people who you give this to can keep this also as a little ornament. Okay, so for my next project with these, I had used some wire from this. This is just a little wire wreath from the Dollar Tree, and I flattened it for one previous project that I was doing. But I'm actually just going to need two of the rings here, and I like to use these two on the inside because they're pretty well rounded once you flatten it out. So all you need to do is just get you some wire cutters, and I'm just going to clip this wire off here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to take my wood pieces here. I'm just going to leave mine natural, but again, if you want to, you can stain these. You can, you know, put the little black chalk paint on there or whatever chalk paint you want. And I'm just going to hot glue these to my wreath here and just kind of create like a little woodland type winter wreath. Okay, to make sure that my pieces are very secure, I flipped it over and I'm just gonna add some more hot glue onto my rings here just to give it some more stabilization, since it was a little hard to see from the front side where I was gluing. Now, if you're using one that has more of a solid, you know, base to it, then, you know, you don't have to do this step, but this is just something extra that I like to do just to make sure that I'm getting the glue on here really well and it's gonna hold really well. I'm going to use this metal welcome sign. I got this from the Dollar Tree back in the fall. They came in these little packages that had thankful, harvest, and welcome on there. I'm not sure that they would still have them now, but you can always find a lot of different signs at Hobby Lobby or any local craft stores. They always have welcome signs if you can't find this particular one. So to make my bow, I wanted to use just this little buffalo check piece I have here. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. It looks, I believe I got it in the pet section. It was just a little pet scarf. I'm not sure if they still have these now, but you can get buffalo checks fabric at a lot of places. You might even check Walmart out. Sometimes their little handkerchief section They have things like that that change with the season, and I think those are like $1 or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to create a little bow with this to kind of place down at the bottom of our wreath here. For my next project, I wanted to make some napkin rings, so I'm just taking this leftover roll and I'm going to cut this with my box cutter, and I'm just making 2 for now just to show you as an example, but I thought these would be really cute on my Thanksgiving table, or you could even make these to decorate for any type of season. Next, I'm just going to take a long piece of my jute twine here, and I'm just going to hot glue that and go around and around my circles here and just secure it really well. So I just finished hot gluing my jute twine around both of my circles here, and I'm just going to set those aside, and I want to take my wood circle pieces here and I want to do a different color here. So I'm going to do the gold with my ARTEZA paint, and usually with this paint it only takes about 1 coat, so we're just going to go ahead and apply that. So for my napkin rings, I definitely want to use these for the Thanksgiving kind of fall holiday season. So to incorporate some different kinds of elements, I'm just using this green leftover floral that I had. I kind of like how the green looks against the gold, and it goes with some of my other earth tones that I have. But most certainly you can use any kind of paint or anything that you want to. You can make these for Christmas. You could make them just to have, as part of your winter set if you decorate just all winter your table. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm just going to add some greenery here, and I'm going to tie a little ribbon of some jute twine on there, and we're just going to hot glue those to the tops of these. And here's how today's projects turned out. I think this wreath has to be one of my favorites. It's really a piece that you can dress up for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, or even just to have a little winter wreath on your door. I also love this little Merry Christmas sign, and this one could definitely be one that's reversible. You could do the other side as Happy New Year or some other saying that you could flip over in the middle of the season. And these little gift tags are just too cute. It definitely adds a little personalized touch to your presents this year. And I went ahead and added a little bow to one of my little snowmen, or he could just be a little Christmas ornament, but these would make great gifts for anyone. And lastly, I just love my little napkin rings here. They almost could be used for Thanksgiving or Christmas, as the little item that I placed on here looks like a little Christmas tree. I want to thank you guys again for coming along on this collaboration journey with ARTEZA. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you did like this video. And also don't forget that coupon description is down in the box below, so definitely check that out. And stay tuned for some more DIYs. We'll see you guys again next time.